Here's some really awesome looking upcoming games that you guys have to know about. If you didn't know about one or two games in this video, make sure you give it a like and let's start. First of all, we have Digested. Digested is an intense, replayable horror survival game that thrusts you into a heart-pounding scenario where you evade a relentless giant snake determined to consume you and all of your friends. The game sets you loose in an expensive, unpredictable environment where your primary mission is to locate navigation points. These points are crucial, revealing the location of your extraction pod, which is your only means of escape. There will be no hand-holding or arrows to guide the way, only a map and a compass to navigate through the treacherous terrain and through the many locations of this game.
Hey there, thanks for coming out. We've got a bit of an infestation here at the storage facility. We thought it was just rodents, but there's something else in here.
Next up, we have Infestation Origins, an horror survival game about Mickey Mouse and other monsters. In the 1980s, what was thought to be an outbreak of vermin morphed into something far more sinister. This game is an episodic 4-player co-op survival horror game, or in single player, in which you and your friends are exterminators called in to treat these mysterious infestations. You'll explore unique locations and uncover the story behind how each infestation began. You'll find the means to access and unlock new areas, use cameras to keep an eye on activity, maintain power to enable different systems, and find the source at all costs. Next up, we have Supermoves, a game that is still in development as we speak but is looking to be inspired by Mirror's Edge, only that it's in co-op and online and also single player, and this game is said to be the ultimate parkour party game where you and your friends run, jump and grind rails to glory. You'll go head to head in bomb tag, reach the finish line before the rising tide, or race up to 40 players in Royale. Next up, we have Gangstar New York, a game that is inspired by both GTA and Payday, where you play in a massive open world with other online players and do heists and other different game modes. In this game, the main mode is 20 players, 20 minutes and one winner. When the cameras are off, all of us aspiring gangsters compete in a citywide crime competition to score as much cash as possible. The winner of each round is crowned Gangstar and is showered with all the fame and accolades that New York has to offer. All the cash that you collect is stored in your money bag, worn as a backpack. You steal what you can and defeat other players to take their bags and add their riches to yours before they come back for revenge in this massive world. Every match is different as game parameters change temporarily due to the experiments that are ran by the game's factions. In order to win, you'll need to adapt to the situation and play to your strength. You can steal vehicles, you can go up to all these buildings, cause massive chaos and more. Next up, we have Infinitesimals. This is a big open world action survival game that is still early in development and that they only showed a really small little teaser trailer, but it is said to be a big game in a small world to the size of an ant. Infinitesimals is a third-person action-adventure game where you play as Captain Orkney Relinquit, as he and his crew of minuscule aliens arrive on a mysterious unknown planet.
Players now spawn into the safe zone. Here, you can practice the combat without the fear of losing your gear, as well as buying and selling items to vendors. These will help players acquire items they have not yet unlocked through progression. Our progression system is now ready for testing, with the addition of the research bench. This grants access to the tech tree. Gold ingots are used to progress through the tree. There are multiple ways that players can gain gold ingots. One of these methods are points of interest. These are scattered throughout the map. Inside, you can find barrels and crates that hold gold coins. Finally, a castle event has been added to the center of the map. A horn will blare, alerting you to the event beginning shortly. Inside, you will find the best loot in the game, the strongest AI, and of course, other players. These are a long, complex tunnel system that spreads throughout the entire map. Inside is where you will farm silver for raiding. Deep in the center is the castle's dungeon. Here you will find an underground entrance to the castle event, as well as some high tier loot. AI is an area that has seen constant improvements. We now have multiple varieties of AI, each with a varying level of difficulty depending on where they are found. We have also incorporated a range of new animals to add more life to the world.
Ah vraiment, ouais, je suis impressionné de toutes les conneries qui se passent dans ce jeu.
Outside.
Dead.
Oh les bâtards, y'en a un. Camp at the spawn. Attends.
C'est moi.
Sorry, I didn't see you thing. I didn't see you. I'm sorry.
Et la kitchen. Coming.
One going up.
Dead.
Luca for you. Coming behind, first floor.
First floor behind me.
Yeah. Job.
Dead.
Putain, je serais pas toujours là.
Dead.
Hey, coming. Léo, on fait du 2v1. Lucas, on fait du 2v1.
C'est une caméra qui...
Meurs pas, Lucas, meurs pas.
Is bottom. Go in kitchen.
Sous.
Kitchen. Is kitchen.
Kitchen, ok.
Vas-y,
Dining room.
je prends la droite.
Looking towards whoever went down the hallway. He's in dining room.
Dead.
Putain, mais Lucas, tu baisses pas de là.
Let's go.
Avec 20 SPS, j'ai rien pu faire.
One hour spawn. Firaz, il est là. Nice, Firaz.
Oh, au-dessus.
Oh, Firaz.
Shot.
Comment tu dis ça?
Vas-y, avant, je te couvre. Derrière. Mort.
Back.
Lots of people lost things in the blackout. I was lucky. I just lost the job. But now, they want me back. Through the pieces, being someone else, in places that no longer exist, That's where you'll find me. Searching. In the land of the dead.
If all these big AAA companies, these big studios that have all the money in the world won't create a Superman game, then it is time for indie games to do it themselves. Welcome to a new upcoming game that every single time I see new gameplay on it, I'm just blown away by how good this is looking, and especially coming from a very small team that doesn't have all the budget in the world and doesn't have the Superman rights. It is a game that has immense potential and keeps getting bigger by the day, as thanks to our support over the last year, they've been able to partner with a publisher to bring the project to new heights never imagined before. They've been able to add destruction, new environments, monsters, and overall enhance the game to the max. Introducing Unrestricted, and thanks to the developers, they've given me an exclusive demo to try out and showcase to the world for the very first time. If what you are seeing right now or throughout the video interests you, as with all indie games, this is a project that needs all of your support to actually kick off and be successful. So a like on this video, a comment, and a wish list on the game's Steam page is extremely appreciated. Now let's get into it. Unrestricted is the Superman game that we deserve. It is the Superman game that we'll probably never get. Not for many years at least, as Warner Bros. Is instead focusing its team on Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. After years and years of people begging for something Superman related in the gaming industry, we still have nothing. Well, until now, as an indie studio took things into its own hands. Keep in mind though, that everything you're seeing here on screen is just a small demo from the game. There is much more than this simple environment, and it is still a work in progress. Everything will be enhanced and upgraded as we get closer to release.
I have a feeling this isn't over yet.